subscribe, and of course, join the society. Let's get into it.
Hey, you guys, what is up? It is your girl, Lisa Blonay, and I'm back with another live video. Y'all, did we not say this was going to happen? Did we not say that this was going to happen? What is up, LG? LG is in the building. GG77 all ready for the messy, y'all. All ready for the messy. Y'all, let's just get right into it because what's understood doesn't need to be explained. Okay? I knew it. We knew it. I knew this was coming. Don't act surprised. Think about it, y'all. I told y'all this was going to happen. Now, there's a video floating around right now. Well, it's hit a few media spots. It's hit a few T pages within the last hour or two. Okay, from behind the scenes of the Baddies USA, and baby, this is messy. All right, I'm talking Chrisean Rock and her own sister Tesehki. Right? Mm-hmm. Already getting into it, you guys. Yep, you heard me right. The sister act just exploded. The sister act just exploded. And we as spectators, right? Content creators, fans, supporters, whatever you want to call us, have been saying this for weeks because the tension has been brewing. And ever since their little reunion, it just something just wasn't sitting right, right? And you know we're not switching sides, y'all. We've given the benefit of the doubt, but we've always said this. If the work wasn't being done behind the scenes, behind our backs, under the shadows, wherever they do their work at, right? It was giving silent shade, side eye energy, and I love you, but I don't like you. You feel me? I don't know. And now, boom, off camera chaos. Let's get into this, you guys. Hold on. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Let me see. Nah, baby, we wasn't being messy. We was being prophetic. Okay? That's what we was being. Y'all. Okay, so let me show you this clip on IG right quick. This is pretty much the clip that's going around. I did bring it up a little bit closer. All I got to do is blow it up. So let's go ahead and look at it on IG right now. All right, let me bring it up. You guys make sure you smash that like button on the way in. Share out this live if you guys are feeling the vibe. Stick around. Go ahead and subscribe. All right. Thank you guys so much for tapping into Blonay Got Tea. We appreciate you. Let's get right into the reality Gone Bad TV. I think that's what it's called. Y'all will see when I pull it up. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Look, y'all. Hold on now. This is the clip that's going around. Where is it? Oh, hold on. Let's see, y'all.
You know, it's my city. Oh, y'all like I said, where the fuck is the violent shit? None of my bitches getting on the street. None of my bitches, really? If y'all niggas don't want to die today, none of my bitches getting on the street. Fuck out here, nigga. This shit ready to run. Hope you niggas can fight. This shit ready to run. Cut the bitches' mics off. Y'all not set that up. We not getting this thing. We back in these things. Y'all niggas drop me in these things. You ain't gonna end it. You want that fire. I'm on the bus. I'm on the bus.
All right, get in here.
You know, it's my city. Oh, y'all up to like I said, where the fuck is the violent shit? None of my bitches getting on the street. None of my bitches, really? If y'all niggas don't want to die today, none of my bitches getting on the street. Fuck out here, nigga. This shit ready to run. Hope you niggas can fight. This shit ready to run. Cut the bitches' mics off. Y'all not set that up. We not getting this thing. We back in these things. Y'all niggas drop me in these things. You ain't gonna end it. You want that fire.
What? What? I swear to God, I did not listen to this. I just went to this. I caught Chrisean live. That's the tea I was bringing y'all. Okay? I swear to God, did not even listen to this. What did she say? She said, if you don't want a DIE today, none of my bitches better get on that Sprinter. This is my city. That all that hope voice that you heard was Tesehki. Was Tesehki. Did you hear what she said? She called out Chrisean. We gotta go back. That's not just a motherfucking clip, bitch. That's some real life shit going down. It was always going down behind closed doors. It was never cool. Y'all about to listen to this clip with me again, and you ain't gonna tell me that everything was cool up until now. You're smoking crack, if that's what you think. It ain't never been cool. We was always right when we wanted to be wrong. Most of us wanted to see the sisters stick together. We voiced it. We said it. The fuck? But we knew, y'all, it was never cool. It was never cool. It can never be cool with a game of spades and a FaceTime and a motherfucking glass of wine, bitch. With Junior still struggling for his life just off camera. And that's God. That's God. If Junior is just right off camera, or the cameraman is always catches Junior, so we will see. Because what we're seeing is just a glimpse of what's going on with Chrisean Jr. right now. Imagine what happens when the camera cut, when there's no camera, when we don't just catch a glimpse. That's divineness. That we just so happen that we can even go back to that. And remember when we saw just off camera, Chrisean Jr. struggling for his life. And from what we heard from Bino, and I know I'm getting off course, but from what we heard from Bino, if that is true, that precious angel fell off that bed and she said that horrible and did nothing. This is why we believe this. Okay? Y'all, let's go back. We're going to take this back a little bit, but then I'm going to let y'all hear because I caught Chrisean live. Now, somebody kept calling back and back and back to back, and eventually her live stopped, but we got a good little 6 minutes of it. Okay? And it ain't nothing with what we hearing right now. So let's go ahead and get into this because I got to break this down. Hold on. And then I'm going to come to the chat because I want y'all to listen with your ears. And that voice, that's Tesehki talking, period. And she is not playing. These are not for games. This is not no script. Shit ain't never been cool. And that's on Crip. I'm sorry, Crips. I apologize. I love all of you. Let's get into this. Okay, hold on.
Right, get in here.
You know, it's my city. Oh, y'all, just do it. Like I said, where the fuck is the money on this shit? None of my bitches getting on the funeral. None of my bitches, really? If y'all niggas don't want to die today, none of my bitches. Fuck out here. This shit ready run. Hope you niggas can fight. This shit ready run. Cut the bitches' mics off. Y'all not set that up. We not in this thing. You back in these sticks, y'all. Niggas jumping in these things. You ain't in my ear, nigga. What happened? I'm on the bus.
Right, get in here.
You know, it's my city. Oh, y'all, just do it. Like I said, where the fuck is the money on this shit? None of my bitches getting on the funeral. None of my bitches, really? If y'all niggas don't want to die today, none of my bitches. Fuck out here. This shit ready run. Hope you niggas can fight. This shit ready run. Cut the bitches' mics off. Y'all not set that up. We not in this thing. You back in these sticks, y'all. Niggas jumping in these things. You ain't in my ear, nigga. What happened?
Y'all, what the fuck was she saying? Because I only caught a little bit of it. I got to come to the comments because she said, this is my city. They in DC, right? Is that part of the DMV? I don't know. She said, if you don't want to die today, none of my bitches getting on that sprinter. If you don't want to DIE today, you better not get on that sprinter, bitch. And then she said, cut them bitches' mics off. What? And there's no doubt that some foul shit went on. For Tesehki to be going off like that, I'm not saying she perfect, they perfect. Yeah, apple don't fall too far from the tree, yada, yada, all that shit. Some people are just more realer than others. That's all I'm saying. And for her to go off like that, you did some shit. Some crooked shit went down somewhere. That's all I'm saying. Okay, she was 100 on 1,000 percent upset and through with the whole situation. Whatever the fuck it was, she was through with that situation. And if you guys look, I got that from her IG story. All her nails is broke off. All right. Let me go to the comments first before I go any further, because I don't want to play the live without seeing what y'all got to say, because maybe y'all heard something I didn't hear. That's all I heard is what I just told y'all. Elaine, welcome. You said Tesehki cannot be trusted. Tifa stand on business. What's up, Big Man Dan? Yes. That's what I'm saying. She not just going off like that for nothing, bitch. What happened? Those sisters are never going to get along. They need to stay separated. TK, what is up? TK in the building said, what's going on? I just came in. Y'all, the little sisterly thing that we thought we was going to get from Tesehki and Chrisean fell apart. Okay? Fell apart. All right? They back at each other's necks, squabbing, going at it early this morning. Baddies USA, no cameras. Well, you know they catch everything, but no, they weren't filming. This wasn't supposed to be happening. But real life is happening while they're recording and filming a reality TV show. And that's how it's going to go down. They be bringing the streets with them. They be bringing the streets with them. Okay? Let me see. This is Zeus. It's out of hand. Yep. And it's out of their control. Besides security, what's Zeus going to do? What did Zeus do? Nothing. What can they do? Nothing. The streets going to be streeting, baby. The streets going to be streeting. Besides calling in the LAW, what they going to do? Nothing. What they do about Stunner? Nothing. What they do about her boyfriend? And you guys know what happened. What they do? Nothing. And were they still around afterwards? Yes, they were. So, the fuck? They ain't gonna do a damn thing. Like, what's up, JJ Duggar? You said, hey, everybody, what happened between Chrisean Rock and Tesehki? Why they fighting each other? And when, you said when they are close sisters, OMG, why? No way. Yep. Nothing was ever cool. This is what this tells me. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Nothing was ever resolved. Nobody took accountability, and nothing was ever cool. All right? This was for play. Now, I'm not saying they did it for play, but when you don't, like we say, when you don't get to the root of the problem and really, really, you know what I'm saying, work it out, it's always going to crash and burn. You're always going to crash and burn. I mean, it was good for what it was worth, but we knew better because we've seen this done over and over and over again. Yeah, this gone sinister. Chrisean went live telling everybody Marsh, what? Is walking into a trap. And then you the one sitting up there threatening Bino. Like, this is some shit that if you're not here witnessing it, you wouldn't believe it. What is actually happening, you guys? What the entire fuck? What in the entire helly? What the helly? Someone getting sacrificed. Something going on. Something is going on. Sean was talking about Tifa to Tommy, and Tifa heard about it. Really? That's what it was? So that's what she was talking about? Because she said in the beginning, did y'all hear it? I'm going to play it again, but did you hear Tifa in the beginning where she was like, you said I heard you talking about, so that's what it was. Okay. Maybe they mom is right. They sold. Y'all. What is up, Miss O? Welcome. Detroit Maid, what is up? You said, what this bitch do now? Y'all, look, according to Big Man Dan, somebody, wait a minute. Big Man Dan. I just want to make sure I got your name right. Allegedly, she was talking about Tesehki to Tommy. Oh, is that why Tommy had to go get her necklace? Is that why Tommy had to go get her necklace fixed? Remember, she was like, bitches broke my necklace. That's on her IG, y'all. That was on her story. Is that why she had to go get her necklace fixed? Is that why Tesehki's nails is all broke? Y'all are bringing the tea in the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Look, let me just see what you guys are saying. PLMT, welcome. He said, honestly, Rock is a clout monster. She can't be trusted. I don't care. Don't care. It's Halloween season. Purging, going on Hunger Games. Ooh, reindeer games, popping off. Something, y'all. Rock has yet to apologize and thinks she can just move on, but it will linger until she does apologize, at least for what she said. Whatever happened, though, it seems to be about Junior and Tesehki. Oh, right, if it's that. Yeah, because I was about to come on here anyway. I had to interrupt the live I was going to do about Bino and his girl going live. And that whole thing about Junior, because I was about to go in all the baddies. I may still do that live. I was about to go in on all the baddies. After what you heard Bino said, if you ain't, you doing an upper smack, that's your new thing. If you not upper smacking your own sister, even though this may not have been over Junior, I don't know. But I was about to go in on all the baddies. They was about to become bums. If after they heard this, that Bino leak, and none of y'all step up to Chrisean for Junior, all y'all some sawed off bastards. All y'all bums. But let's go ahead and get into this, y'all. I will play this for you again, but wait, because I wanted to also show you guys. Hold on. Let me see what you said. I told Zeus ruins people. Lives. Y'all, this ain't nothing to play with. And when I let you hear what Chrisean just said, that went down after this, like that's not shown in this video, y'all are going to be like, what the fuck? Y'all are going to be like, what the fuck? So let's just get right to it. Hold on. Let me see. Let me look where I'm at. Tesehki already beat up her what? What did you say? Tesehki already beat up her what? Now, let me see. And weren't we just talking about, y'all? Weren't we just talking about this? Like, literally? Didn't I say how long this gonna last? How long before they snap? Are they gonna stick together? And people tried to call us negative, y'all. They said stop being messy. Nah, baby. We not being messy. Because what happened this morning, that was inevitable, period, if you ask me. So according to what's being posted online, and I'm talking about multiple fan pages, screen recordings, and IG stories that I looked through, something went down behind the scenes. Like I said, Tesehki's nails are broken. Somebody's wig might have got snatched. Remember, Tommy was on her live talking about bitches broke my necklace. And then Mariah Lynn, what is that? Mariah Lynn had them scratches. Now, I don't know if that was from the big three when they fought before this. I'm just, putting that out there, right? Because they went in allegedly against the big three. So I don't know. And then allegedly Tesehki slapped Summer, something. So I may be mixing two stories together, but it's going down. No matter how you slice it, it's coming up peanuts, right? That's what I'm saying, y'all. And y'all know who confirmed? They posted on their IG story, yeah, about her nails being broke off. Tesehki. That's not a nail appointment gone wrong. That's drama confirmation right there. But here's where it gets crazy. Because I caught Chrisean's live this morning. Yep. I was right there, scrolling with my coffee, like just peeping. And what I said and what she said had me like, excuse me, what? Wait, excuse me. What? She claimed, let me make sure y'all can hear me. What? That her other sister, Terrine, pulled up with the pow. Like, pulled up ready. Allegedly. I'm not saying what she had or what she didn't. I'm just saying it's giving serious energy. And Terrine, how you just pop up? You ain't even told us what went on with the investigation, ho. You just walked out of there with that big ass manila envelope and we ain't gonna get there. There's no closure. That tell me you about the BS, right? You're just about the streets. Because if you pulled up with a pow, girl, why this morning? Like, y'all, all right, let's go ahead and get into this. Why is your own sister allegedly showing up ready for round 2? I did not tell you there was a lot of grudges being held and a lot of things that were unsettled, like you busting in like the Bataram to Terrine's house with the entire motherfucking police force. You remember that? You thought she forgot? You thought she got over that? You're gonna need more than your team because Marsh is about to get motherfucking disintegrated. We didn't see not no hair nor tail of DJ Sky or the other third part of motherfucking the Divine Three. Okay? Marsh is going to get annihilated if she don't sit down. Talking about, yeah, they people, get shot on the corner for theirs. Girl, you might, yeah. Like, we didn't see hide nor hair of her. She bet not. I wish she would have stepped. The girl, she would have hurt. Girl, she would have rearranged her whole entire face. I wish y'all would please stop playing with Tesehki. Please stop playing with her. That's all I want y'all to do. That's all I want y'all to do. It's not because she's my favorite. Because she could be wrong. That's just my favorite out of the baddies, y'all. I don't know. Okay? To me, she seems like the realest. No matter what her ups, her downs, her qualms, her shortcomings, whatever she got to answer to, she just seems like the realest mofo to me. That's it. I just like to roll with the real. Anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this live. All right? Hold on. Let me bring it up for you guys. I'm going to show y'all the live right now.
I'm not gonna be the last. I ain't gonna be the one that's gonna be done. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Do y'all hear what the fuck I'm saying? I'm not gonna be the one that's dying. So, and it's kind of weird though because I'm glad everything documented, yo. I'm glad everything documented, my nigga. Because check this out. All right. I wake up today. I'm at the hotel room because I need a break. I ran away from the whole set because I don't got a gun. So, and then y'all think it's funny because I didn't come to fight. So let me tell you what happened though. Let me tell you what happened. So, I don't even know where to start. So Marsh is in the back, something. So basically, I'm doing my makeup and stuff. I get out the car, but I put the little window, the black truck, whatever. I'm doing my makeup, but I'm standing outside the car. when the pastor just see Holy Spirit, like, and this is what I mean, discernment, bro. Holy Spirit, like, why Marsh sleep? So I'm like, Marsh, why you sleep? Get up. Remind you, we haven't pressed play yet. Marsh don't even need to be up. She could be asleep. But for some reason, I'm checking Marsh for not being up. Right? Or as soon as I say something to Marsh, it was like a storm came out of nowhere. I'm like, you good? That's my sister. She's like, you said this, you said that. I said, Latifah, this is what you've been wanting to do. Are you okay? Why you ain't want to talk to me? And like, what? Latifah, I got every conversation recorded. Zeus Network recorded it. You know how stupid you gonna look when they know what I said was what happened?
I just want to point out the fact that when she first started talking, Chrisean said that she ran away from the set. Remember we was talking about who was going to be the first one to leave that show? I just want to throw that out there. But she said that she ran away from the set because she didn't have a pow and that she didn't come to fight. So we're talking about not the baddies kind of fight, even though a few of them hoes done ran to the kitchen and grabbed a knife. Okay? It's getting kind of hectic out there. She is talking about not that kind of fight. Okay? She talking about DIE fight. I want you to think about what Tesehki was saying, which left no room for no play. Okay? She was drop dead serious. And I would have been the punk of the century because I wouldn't have crossed near one line in front of that hoe. She said she left the set because she didn't have her GUN on her. Did y'all catch that? She said she didn't come to fight. So if you came to fight, you was going to bring a GUN? It's getting real, y'all. Even to be a baddie on a set of reality TV, and this is the shit that's going on. See, they give them too much freedom. The fact that they're not secluded, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like Bad Girls Club, the original Bad Girls Club, they were secluded. But because they can just willy-nilly stay here, stay there, bring 4, 5, 6, 7 people with them when they go pick up their mama from work, is what's allowing all of this extra drama in here and allowing the streets to be streeting when we supposed to be reality TV in it. Like, you guys are getting paid for this? Y'all getting paid to go at it behind the scenes? Like, this is in the contract? I'm just pointing that out. The fact that she even said, so you was gonna bring a GUN? If you was gonna fight, that's what you was gonna be packing.
Y'all will finally see who Latifah really is. On my son, bro. On my son, bro. Because I didn't come to fight and I'm not fighting. And I'm not running no dodge, no fades, or none of that. None of that. They don't want to fight even if they want to. They don't want to fight. They don't want no smoke. Just straight up. Just straight up. So then, boom. She been wanting to not. What? She pulled up with my other sister, Terrine. Terrine wanted this. Look, this is Terrine. This is the floor. You got the floor, Terrine. You seized your moment. Terrine pulled up with a gun. Okay. So you had to pull up with a gun for Marsh? You had to pull up with a gun for Marsh?
Terrine pulled up with a pow for Marsh. Did you get all that? Let me see what y'all are saying in the chat. Did y'all get all that? She said Terrine pulled up with that thing out. Ready for what you was gonna use it, my nigga? Is this what the streets have? Is this what filming for Baddies USA has come to? But shout out to my VIP, shout out to this society, because y'all was on it the whole time and y'all stood 10 toes down. And nobody really even hated over here. And I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all standing on business with me. I really do. I really do, y'all. Now, am I proud of what we're talking about? Fuck no. But we called it. And even though there was people jumping in the chat, you know what I'm saying? I just knew it. I just knew. I mean, it's kind of elementary, my dear Watson. So I'm not taking that much credit. But I am smarter than a fifth grader. And I do pay attention to details sometimes. And with intuition and discernment and a little bit of wisdom, yeah. It's crazy, huh? Look what this has come to, y'all. And where does Terrine even live? Like, do they live in that area? Because Tesehki's did was like, this my city. It's my city. So I guess it's Baltimore adjacent. I'm just ignorant when it comes to like states and things like that, like cities and states. I don't have a sense of direction. That's what it's called. So I don't know. But I'm thinking that's part of the DMV, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all got to tell me in the chat. But y'all, I'm getting ready to push play, but soak this in. Now, are y'all believing Chrisean, since we call her a liar, a compulsive liar? You know what I'm saying? She did la. Is she putting a 10 on the 2? Is this really how they pulled up? Those are the questions that we need answered. And then she was just threatening Bino. Like she threatened Bino. Like a real threat. Like what? Like what? Let's go. Dang, that was fast. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. It's not fake news. Look what happened to Ronnie and Junior. This is serious and deadly. That's what I'm saying. GG. This ain't no play, y'all. What we are witnessing right now can really turn fatal. And remember when we pointed out yesterday on the live that Tesehki goes to the goons. Like when you mess with Tesehki and it's more than one of y'all, her goons is ready. And I'm just saying, the people that's down, her bitches, if you don't want to D.I.E., my bitches better get on that sprinter. That's what I'm talking about. She gonna go to her. She gonna bring other people from the streets. These people are not on some acting roster. They're not extras. Okay? They are not paid for their appearance. All right? When reality meets reality, y'all, and I talk about this all the time, that's the most dangerous combination. And it's crazy. You said, if I'm brandishing a pow, I'm going to have to use it. So whatever, LOL. Yeah. Yes, girl. Stephanie, welcome. You said, huh? Did you read this before pressing and, huh? I don't know. Yeah, y'all. So hold on. Chelsea, you said what? If anybody believes anything Chris Crack say is delusional. Yeah, we're going to have to hear from Tesehki, right? We're going to hear from Tesehki most definitely. Chrisean has consequences pending. We saw what she did to Junior. Yeah. Art imitates life for real, for real. Yep. Thank you guys so much for sounding off in the comments. Chrisean is always threatening somebody. She threatened Bino on live because he spilled the beans about her nasty, dysfunctional self and neglecting poor Junior. Yeah, and she still has not denied anything. This lets me know there's something missing. Because she never says once, no, I didn't do that. That didn't happen. What are you talking about? Never. She doesn't even address it. Yeah, since he bleed me, I'm going to go ahead and, what? Did you hear what he said? That you did? She never, no, my baby never fell off the bed. I don't stink. I'm not musty. He never had to tell me to get in the shower. She never denies shit. And she's hoping that we just go along with it. And then when we point out, excuse me, miss, did you hear what he said about you? Are you going to address any of the allegations / truths / tea / rumors? And she just, la, 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 just if I look over here, they'll look over here too. The fuck, girl? No. No, girl. That's why she spazzed out on IG. What the fuck?
No, y'all really want to kill me. If they wanted to, they don't want to fight. They don't want no smoke. Just straight up. Just straight up. So then, boom. She been wanting to not. What? She pulled up with my other sister, Terrine. Terrine wanted this. Look, this is Terrine. This is the floor. You got the floor, Terrine. You seized your moment. Terrine pulled up with a gun. Okay. So you had to pull up. You had to pull up with a gun for Marsh. You had to pull up with a gun for Marsh. No, y'all really want to kill me. And it's crazy because telling you, my nigga, I don't even get into nothing.
Okay, y'all heard that, right? I'm going to let you guys hear it again because there is so much that she said. She said they was trying to unalive her. She said that they set her up. So I guess when she got there, she looking in the mirror, you know, she fumbling, talking back and forth with Marsh, and Tesehki come up, woo, 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 girl, woo, woo, you said this, woo, you said that, woo. I guess it escalated from there, and this is the video that we saw. Now I'm gonna play the video for anybody who's just coming in here of the incident that happened. All right. And you can see Tesehki, I see Mariah Lynn, I see Chrisean, and I see security. I see other people out there, but it's what Tesehki is saying that is really what you need to be paying attention to, because she is not playing. And what has gotten her this upset? Chrisean did something. Chrisean, now in the chat, my VIPs, they come through for me because I don't know every motherfucking thing. All right. So allegedly in my chat, somebody said that it was something between Tommy. Chrisean was talking to Tommy and was talking about Tesehki, and Tesehki found out or overheard her talking. Okay. And she went to confront like she should. But girl, I wanted you to confront her over what Bino said and every motherfucking thing else that she's done to Junior. I'm just partial to that. That's all I'm saying. Because I don't give a fuck what she said about you. You should have been whooping her ass and giving her the upper smack. Because of what she allegedly, if you believe Bino, what she did to your own nephew. Okay? That's what this beef really should have been about at the end of the day. Maybe if we stick around long enough, that's what it'll be about. But either way it goes. These motherfuckers was talking. These people was talking about Papa. They talking about meeting at the OK Corral up in this bitch on their own stomping grounds, allegedly. Wherever the fuck they at. Wherever the fuck they at. That's wherever the fuck they at. That's motherfucking Tesehki. That's her stomping ground. So I'm just thinking it's Baltimore adjacent, just putting two and two together. I don't fucking know. But wherever the fuck they at, they could be in Alaska for all I give a damn. That's Tesehki motherfucking city, boy. And they came out because I feel like there was a few people that was out there for Tesehki. I feel like Tesehki rolled up deep. Y'all didn't hear her and Anna's last live? She was like, oh no, we're not gonna name ourselves the big three, because sometimes it'll just be fuck the big three, nigga. It's just big me. She was like, shit, we might roll up two. You know what I'm saying? Two. We won't be the big three. We'll be the big two. And then check this. I may roll up with 7. And then we gonna be the big 7. So we will never name ourselves the big 3. But I guess they get, I don't know if they got at the big 3. Because there was some shit that went on way before this. Okay, it's been popping. First thing I heard was about Bree getting jumped by getting jumped by Cat while she was fighting Low London. Let her tell it. She got jumped by Low London too. But girl, you told on yourself because you said you got jumped because you were fighting Low London. Jayla said she didn't have nothing to do with it. But that was the kicker for me. I don't know what else happened. Okay. But now, fast forward to this happening, and y'all ain't even filmed a good day yet. And I knew something was off when Chrisean was like, don't quote me, but she was like something like, oh, it seems like I ran into Tesehki, whatever. It seems like we're related. And then Tesehki wrote back like, girl, it seems like we're related. She was like, girl, be quiet. And she put LOL on there. I knew it. When I seen that, I was like, ooh, well, we knew it before, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, All right, so y'all, let me play the video and then we'll get back. I will play Chrisean's live in its entirety, so I won't interrupt because y'all already know what I'm talking about now. I done already pointed out every motherfucking thing. Y'all pretty sharp. Y'all be picking up, y'all. Okay, hold on.
I'm on the bus. I'm on the bus.
All right, get in here. Get in here. Get in here.
You know, it's my city. Oh, y'all are just doing it. Like I said, where the fuck is the violent shit? None of my bitches getting on the funeral. None of my bitches, really? If y'all niggas don't want to die today, none of my bitches, fuck out here. This shit ready run. Hope you niggas can fight. This shit ready run. Cut the bitches' mics off. Y'all not set yourself, you're not winning this game. You back in these things, niggas, you got me in these things. You ain't gonna end it. You want that
All right, get in here. Get in here. Get in here.
You know, it's my city. Oh, y'all are just doing it. Like I said, where the fuck is the violent shit? None of my bitches getting on the funeral. None of my bitches, really? If y'all niggas don't want to die today, none of my bitches, fuck out here. This shit ready run. Hope you niggas can fight. This shit ready run. Cut the bitches' mics off. Y'all not set yourself, you're not winning this game. You back in these things, niggas, you got me in these things. You ain't gonna end it. You want that
Now y'all done already Tesehki in the beanie, right? That's Tesehki in the beanie and the sweatsuit. And then as soon as she moves back, y'all see Chrisean in all brown, right? Like she is in the live. Now I don't know if that's marched over to the left and way in the back, but it is clear that and did anybody hear what she said when she said, you said what? What did she say? We're gonna have to go to the IG and do a little bit of surfing, okay? Because we need to scroll through these people's IG lives and see what's been popping since we've been live. But we'll do that in a minute. I just like to do that before we close out to make sure that we up on things. Yeah, thank you guys so much for being in the chat. Make sure you like this live, share out this live, you guys. Get us into the algorithm. It works every day. We are more and more into the algorithm. And if you guys are feeling the vibe, go ahead and subscribe. We are on the road to 10K. All right. And if every person in here makes sure that they're following me, I will get there sooner than later. Like we will be there by our goal of December, Christmas. 10K, y'all. I'm loving the love. Thank you so much for your POV. It's always welcome. Just talk to me nice. Just talk to me nice. Let's get into this, okay? Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. And then I will play the video in its entirety of Chrisean's live. Because remember, I told you at that point, her phone was blowing up, bitch. Her phone was blowing up, B. And so, you know how it gets stuck when your phone, when people keep calling you. So that was the end of her live. I guess she didn't feel like coming back. I do have them on. I have my notifications on, but I don't think she's went live. So, I mean, this is enough. This is enough. Okay? This is enough. You say Chelsea Davis, Mariah Lynn, looking like a deer in the headlights. Exactly. You said, how did Latifah get her black eye? If she still has it, it might be from her stylist. Remember, they was play fighting and he gave her a black eye. But remember, they've been into it since before this. Since day one, shit been going down. Okay? DJ Sky said shit been popping off ever since day one. Okay? She said hella shit been popping off. So there's been a lot going on that we don't even know about. I think we're just scratching the surface. I think there's a lot more scuffles, a lot more interactions. I think there's a lot more motherfucking disagreements going on and beat downs and slap ups and punks jump up to get beat down. That's just punks jump up to get beat down. All right. And that's what's happening. All right. So look, you said we got you, Nate. Thank you. Detroit Made in the building. I'm going up, y'all. I'm sorry. Terrine had a pow for both Chrisean and Marsh if they tried to jump her this time. Y'all remember when they was going back and forth. Remember before Chrisean pulled the Doberman gang and called 911 to get her child. Remember when her and Marsh and Terrine were talking, and every time Marsh would come up off that car that she was leaning on, like she was about to be Billy Bad. First of all, stop coming at me like you some straight up G. Okay? Stop it. You talking about gang, do you gang bang? Okay? I'll be outside with my gang. Girl, no, you're not giving that. You're not giving that. The Divine Three it's just Big B. Chrisean out there on her own, baby. And I would advise you not to go against your sister. You said Zeus ain't finna lie about no GUN for that bum. Exactly. Let me see what else you guys are saying. Girl, notice only Rock Tart came on live first to spin her narrative and seems like the innocent victim. Girl, she done did something. I do not believe her. I do not believe her. I believe that she's twisting it some kind of way. I mean, I believe what she's saying that happened. Now, it may not have been in that way, or because that may not be the reason why it happened. We need to know the reason. I believe that it probably happened the way she's saying it happened, whether she's putting a 10 on a 2 or she's making bending the narrative towards her way. Initially, like overall, what she's saying, I believe happened. Yes. You know, I believe Terrine showed up with that thing. I believe, Tesehki was mad about whatever it is. Now, that's what we want to know. What is the whatever about it is? What caused Tesehki to not only claim her hood, her city, but tell all her homies they better not get on that spritter if they want to see tomorrow. Okay? This shit is crazy, y'all. You said, so they're just arguing? No, something happened because if you guys look at the thumbnail, that is Tesehki's hand. And remember, she had them long nails. I think she had black nails or something like that. Whatever the case may be, she put good morning and it looked like all her nails was broke. Tesehki is scary when she is this mad. Exactly. Girl, Jennifer, welcome. Jennifer Hightower. Y'all, I would have been in the background. Well, just generally, because I don't know how to fight, but I always be in the mix. I always be like right there in front. So I probably would have been like kind of where Mariah Lynn was, just standing there. Because I ain't scary. I'm not scary. I just can't fight. I don't know how. You got to learn, right? Somebody had to teach you. You had at least had to get in some fights. Like, take it easy on me, y'all. I'm going to learn. Like, but I ain't scared. But I wouldn't have got on that damn sprinter. I don't care. I don't give a damn if I was in your team, out your team, bitch. I don't want you to misconstrue I mistake me for nothing, bitch. And then I'm thinking, damn, maybe that motherfucker finna get shot up. Like, I'm getting on that bitch. I'll walk. Excuse me, sir. Sir, I'll walk. Yeah. Today, I'll walk. 5 miles, I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I wouldn't have been on that motherfucking sprinter. I'd have been like, yeah, okay. I could have been walking by collecting cans. And I would have been like, all right, girl. Yes, ma'am. Yes, miss. Shit. Oh my God. You gotta laugh to keep from motherfucking pulling your hair out. Because we ain't crying. Ain't no crying in baseball, motherfucker. We do the job was dated. We not crying. That's definitely not for sure. But y'all, this shit is this is really crazy. He said this is what she does: start something, become annoying, and expect for everybody to think she's a victim. Yep. Now she done left the show where everybody else is supposed to be. You done left the headquarters. You done separated yourself like I told y'all she was. Because if this wouldn't have happened, it would have been over Junior. I'm telling you. All 18 of them hoes, 21, 40 of them now with the BGC girls, y'all, they all wasn't going to let her slide. There was going to be a persuasion moment, even if it wasn't persuasion herself, because persuasion was like, what we got beef for? What do I need to get my one up for? She's a mother. I'm a mother. Okay? She was home with her kid, Mamiana. She like, why would I want to fight her, girl? It's years to pass, girl. But there would have been a persuasion moment because somebody would have called you out on Junior. I don't care about her being musty, dusty. That's just add to the conversation. My main focus be Chrisean Jr. That's it. That's be my main focus. And somebody would call her out, and if she stick around long enough, they gonna call you out. So this ain't gonna be your first. This ain't your first rodeo, and it won't be your last. Hope. Didn't we tell her what? Keep your head on the swivel, bitch. I told you to get your full head in the game because part of you is over there in Blueface's camp. Fuck Blueface. You had to find a new bag. Okay? Yes, y'all. Okay, let's get into her live. And I'm going to show you guys Chrisean's live where she talks about Terrine pulling up with the pow, them wanting her to be unalive. She had to leave the set and get a hotel room and separate herself. Why? Because she didn't come to fight. So in that case, she didn't bring her pow. Y'all out here living reckless. I'm telling you, is this a generational thing? Because you don't have to walk around with a pow. You know that? If you would quit burning bridges, okay, and walking around here like you don't know your right from your left, you'd be all right. You don't, girl, you do not have to, girl. Let's get into this live, you guys, okay? Let's get into this live. And this was Chrisean, not even this morning. It was just a couple hours ago. Now I'm trying to see if she goes live again, but let's get this. This is enough. This is a fucking enough. Okay? Here we go, y'all. Hold on.
Like everybody trying to kill her. And then like I think y'all think it's funny till something really happen, right? Cause I ain't gonna be the one dying. I'm not gonna be the last. I ain't gonna be the one that's gonna be dying. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Do y'all hear what the fuck I'm saying? I'm not gonna be the one that's dying. So. And it's kind of weird, though, because I'm glad everything documented, yo. I'm glad everything documented, my nigga. Because, check this out. Alright. I wake up today. I'm at the hotel room because I need a break. I ran away from the whole set. Because I don't got a gun. So... And then y'all think it's funny because I didn't come to fight. So let me tell y'all what happened though. Let me tell y'all what happened. So I don't even know where to start. So Marsh is in the back, something. And so basically, I'm doing my makeup and stuff. I get out the car, but I put the little window, the black truck, you know, whatever. I'm doing my makeup, but I'm standing outside the car. On the passenger seat. Holy Spirit, like, and this is what I mean, discernment, bro. Holy Spirit, like, why Marsh sleep? So I'm like, Marsh, why you sleep? Get up. Remind you, we haven't pressed play yet. Marsh don't even need to be up. She could be asleep. But for some reason, I'm checking Marsh for not being up. Right? Alright, as soon as I say something to Marsh, it was like a storm came out of nowhere. I'm like, you good? That's my sister. She's like, you said this, you said that. I said, Latifah, this is what you've been wanting to do. Are you okay? Why you ain't want to talk to me in, like, what? Latifah, I got every conversation recorded. Zeus Network recorded it. You know how stupid you gonna look when they know what I said was what happened? Y'all gonna finally see who Latifah really is. On my son, bro. On my son, bro. Cause I didn't come to fight and I'm not fighting. And I'm not running no dodge, no fades or none of that. None of that. They don't want to fight even if they wanted to. They don't want to fight. They don't want no smoke. Just straight up. Just straight up.
Somebody said, read this, please. Tifa, stay away from Rock. She wants all your attention. You don't need that BS. Exactly. When Tesehki get mad, you got to get out of the way. All the way out the way. Okay? All the way out the way. Junior needs help. Hashtag save Junior. I'm telling y'all what in the hell is going on. And this ain't over. And y'all got to meet up and be back on set. Let me bring that question back up. Let's do a rewind. Who you think gonna lead that set first? And why do you think that this is perfect timing? Lemmy Plummer just posted, I think not even 24 hours ago, that he's looking for a replacement. Now, I don't know how that contract works, even if they stay, if they go. I think if they leave, it breaks the contract, right? You're not just going to get, a contract for $200K, $150K, however much they pay Chrisean. And if she leaves, she still gets the money. No, I believe it's in the contract. If you leave and don't stay for the full time of that contract, you get probably what, I don't know, maybe a percentage of it, right? You said Tesehki is the only one that has real talent, but they all want fame. The mama talking about a sacrifice. Yeah, she's talking about a sacrifice. They always going to put an Illuminati spin on it, a ritualistic spin on it, witchcraft spin on it, which may or may not be. We don't know. Okay? But every time something goes wrong, goes haywire, goes up like that, it doesn't necessarily, and I'm a religious person, I'm a spiritual person, it doesn't necessarily have to do with, you know what I'm saying? The Illuminati. We just dealing with a bunch of crazy motherfuckers. I'm surprised these sisters have survived this long. Y'all ain't took each other out yet. I mean, I would love to do an interview like this. Is this how you guys normally handle your family squabbles and disagreements? Have you always, what age did you guys start handling your problems like this? Because it just baffles me and amazes me that all of you guys are still alive. I'm not fucking playing. Because with family members like this, who the fuck needs enemies? You don't need any adversaries. They're all homebred. Now, I'm not saying me and my family get along like, picnic baskets and, ham sandwiches, but we're not pulling up on each other with firearms. I can guarantee you that. Okay? Wow. Wow, y'all. Ain't this something? Oh my God. I just wanted to know what, and we're gonna do, girl, we're gonna find out the answer. I don't even know why I keep asking. We gonna find out the answer. We're definitely gonna find out the answer. Okay, let's go.
Latifah, I got every conversation recorded. Zeus Network recorded it. You know how stupid you gonna look when they know what I said was what happened? Y'all will finally see who Latifah really is. On my son, bro. On my son, bro. Because I didn't come to fight and I'm not fighting. And I'm not running no dodge, no fades, or none of that. None of that. They don't want to fight even if they wanted to. They don't want to fight. They don't want no smoke. Just straight up. Just straight up. So then, boom. She been wanting to not. What? She pulled up with my other sister, Terrine. Terrine wanted this. Look, this is Terrine. This is the floor. You got the floor, Terrine. You seized your moment. Terrine pulled up with a gun. Okay. So you had to pull up. You had to pull up with a gun for Marsh. You had to pull up with a gun for Marsh. No, y'all really want to kill me. And it's crazy because, telling you, my nigga, I don't even get into nothing.
Imagine knowing that your sisters want you DEAD. Imagine knowing or thinking that your sisters want to KILL together in front of a whole camera crew that is filming a network. Do you guys understand what the words that are coming out of my mouth? They are filming for a reality TV show, which means what you saw out there were security from the network. The network is
bro. My
Okay. Nobody gave a fuck. They were ready to get with it. They were ready to they was ready for it to go down. Now I know a lot of it probably is hoopla and all that, but bro, just you showing up, knowing that Chrisean was gonna come live and tell us. Now we've been through. Look, this is not our first circus. Terrine, Tesehki, come on now, y'all. You knew she was gonna come live and let us know that you pulled up, and that's all right with you. Nobody's gonna follow up. Like the law's not gonna get involved. Are we gonna act like Because I'm willing to act like I'm just, what? I didn't see anything. I'm willing to do that. Nobody move, nobody get hurt, right? I mean, if you're from the streets, that's pretty much how you feel. So I may have a split chat because some of the people in my chat is from the streets. And that don't necessarily mean that they go by the no snitching rule and, other fantabulous things that we used to go like. I don't mean that exactly, but that's just the mind frame of someone who is either in the streets or from the streets sometimes. Sometimes there's no balance. They wouldn't call the law if they damn near if their life depended on it. So, you know what this could lead to, y'all. I'm not knocking either side because I can relate to both of y'all. I can relate to both sides. I got book smarts and street smart. But there comes a time where wisdom steps in. So, I can be the mediator. I can listen and talk and listen. Catch me 10 years ago. You caught me 10 years ago. We might be having a different conversation. That's all I'm saying, y'all. Yeah. So this is what's going down. Can y'all believe this? That pent up anger. They need help. We knew it was resolved issues. Y'all didn't settle that shit. It ain't never been cool. We already knew that. This is gonna cut whatever happened so much. Yep. They are. It's all about the editing. Remember, guys, it's all about the editing. That's what it comes down to. Shout out to Pincy Lola. I believe Bino dead ass. Exactly. Dead ass. I believe him too. Let's move towards the bottom. Yeah, y'all. So this is what we got. This is what we got, y'all. They said Stunner Girl was hood. Exactly. Just imagine if Stunner Girl was involved. Good Lord. And she already got pow. Remember? Don't you remember she got shot down there in the teeth? What are we talking about? Y'all motherfuckers out here living ruthless. Like, over a bag, over a storyline? Bino said you live for storylines, Chrisean. That's all you got to bring to the table besides the iPhone. Is a motherfucking storyline. Oh, is that true? Sounded like Rocket wanted only Marsh in the Sprinter and said she's family. So imagine how that made Tesehki feel. Yeah, so that's what happened. That's what she said. I don't know. Y'all. But this is where we're at, okay? This is where we are at. I don't know what's going to happen, you guys, but we are getting ready to go on Instagram to see has anything else popped off, because they put everything in their stories. They put everything in their stories, y'all. But this is what everybody is talking about. This was not being filmed for the show. This wasn't part of the production. This was off camera. Even though they capture everything, this was behind the scenes. This wasn't part of the production. This was off camera. And all of this is going down. The real motherfucking deal is going down. Sisters pulling up with something on their lap. Terrine pulled up with something on her lap. You feel me? Looking out for Tesehki. They pulled up on Chrisean. She said it was a whole setup. She left wherever the baddies was. She left there and got her own hotel. So is it true the first one that's dip out might be Chrisean herself? And I'm sorry, but did we not call that? I literally said, who do y'all think is going to leave first? Who's going to crack under the pressure? Because being a baddie looks real fun until your sister is pulling up off camera and the crews and you breaking nails. And you breaking nails. Now, how Tesehki's nails got broke, I don't know. I don't know. But something went down. The energy built. And y'all, this ain't just TV drama anymore. And y'all, you feel me? This is family tension, real life messy, and a whole bunch of people who clearly need a timeout. All y'all need a timeout at this point. Because if the behind the scenes is already this wild, what in the actual fuck is the actual show going to look like? I'm just saying. I wonder what Zeus is going to do about all this, because I hope they're not taking this lightly. Are they going to, did they even do anything when Stunner Girl and the whole pow pow thing and her boyfriend, and remember all that? That wasn't they bloods too? I don't know. Like, what are they saving for the camera? You know, somebody better have insurance. Somebody better be praying, and somebody better be on standby the way these motherfuckers is out here rumbling. Because they talk about us taking it back to the hood like K-Swiss. No, y'all stepped into Tesehki's hood and she took that shit back to the hood like K-Swiss on your ass. I couldn't have done a better job, girl. I couldn't have done a better job, because I'm way over here in California and I'm not going nowhere near that damn Sprinter. I ain't even, when it be in the scene, I ain't even gonna look at it. I'll be listening to, when this scene come on in Zeus, I'll be listening to you like I'm standing right there. Yep. I'm gonna be listening to your ass like I'm standing right there. I felt it. I felt it through the video. I felt it through the motherfucking screen. What? What are y'all saving for the cameras? Look, I get it. I get it, right? Family fights happen. Sisters argue. But the difference here is millions of people, if not hundreds of thousands of people, are watching it happen in real time. Every word, every punch, every lie, every broken nail. It's all content now. And that's the real tragedy. Because there could actually be a tragedy. The way y'all talking reckless. Okay? Y'all talking reckless up in here. Y'all talking reckless, acting reckless. Got us all grabbing our motherfucking invisible pearls. Now, when family feuds become clickbait, all humanity is lost, y'all. And we are part of the problem. And that's exactly what we're seeing. Sisters turning into storylines. And y'all thought I was being mean. No. What are we looking at? Exactly what the fuck we was talking about yesterday and the day before yesterday. You guys make sure you guys become part of the replay gang. Okay? And clock it. Put the little clock it. You know, they got the little finger emojis called clock it. That's what I'm talking about. Let me know that you were there. Leave a comment. But this is where we are, y'all. So yeah, I mean, I said it before and I'll say it again. This was always coming. You can't mix fame and family and friction and all the triflingism. Girl, you was trifling, girl. You be acting trifling. And this is the consequences of burning bridges after bridges after bridges and not giving a fuck. Eventually, it's going to catch up to you. Okay? I wouldn't even call this karma. I think this is just the tip of the iceberg. But you can't have all those mixing without a bomb eventually going off. Like, and the bomb is Tesehki. I mean, it's science. Weird science. But the real question now, you guys, is who's next to explode? Because if this is happening off camera, like I say, then the on-camera session of Baddies USA might just be the wildest one yet. They already got people running to the kitchen grabbing knives. Don't tell me somebody gonna run to their room and grab a blicky. Because these people, they let these girls just free willy-nilly. Ain't nobody checking. You ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? You can check in with the Hotel California. You might check in, but you can't check out. Is somebody gonna go back in their room and grab a blicky? Or no? Y'all running up in kitchen grabbing knives? Might as well escalate it. You know what I'm saying? Like marijuana, the gateway drug. Whew. Shit is crazy, y'all. Shit is real crazy. I don't know. This is gonna be the wildest one yet. This is gonna be the wildest one yet. But you know what? She be doing some crazy shit. It could be a number of things that led up to what happened. You feel me? Because Chrisean be doing some weird ass, crazy, outlandish ass shit. And what I'm saying by that is, what was it? Even if it was between Tommy and she overheard it, or it was a conversation overheard, or something that she saw online, what the fuck was she saying? It could have been something that she saw online and was talking about, like what Bino has been saying about your sister. You feel me? There's a lot going on with this woman right here. There's a lot more going on than just whatever Tommy said this and you said that. There's a lot more, girl, that you could be going off on your sister about. Okay? Do I have to write a list for you? Because whatever sparked this, if it don't have nothing to do with Junior or her allegedly talking to an 18-year-old, then girl, you ain't even scratched the surface. You ain't even scratched the surface. That's all I'm saying. Shit is just crazy to me, y'all. It really is. And I can't make this up. The internet has officially lost its mind. And maybe, just maybe, it's not wrong this time, because apparently Chrisean Rock is out here with someone who's under the age of 21. And by the way, you know they're calling her the new female Orlando Brown. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. But yeah, y'all, allegedly her new boo is under 21 years old. Now they're saying he just turned 18. Did y'all hear? Did you get all that? Now I've seen some posts saying that he's under 21, and I've seen some posts saying that he just turned 18. Okay? And I don't know if this is not gossip, if it's concerned, but that's what they're saying. But she's acted out like this before. We've seen things that had lead us to think that, maybe. Let me show you guys this short clip, okay? I'm going to show you guys this short clip. Let me see if I can even pull up her, because I know it's either on TikTok or Instagram with her with him. Hold on, let me see. All right, hold on, you guys. Let me see where it is. And I mean, the way that they saying she's moving reckless out here is not even funny. But like I said, hold on, you guys. Let me go ahead and pull this up. And you know, if Bino is telling half the truth, because I believe him, dead ass, like somebody else said, that everything we've been saying about Chrisean's behavior just got confirmed. But you guys, let you see what they're saying, okay? And we are going to keep our eyes on this, what's going on between them, all right? But I want to show you the different things that could have kicked this off, that I hope kicked this off. And it wasn't just, you said you were prettier than me. You said, I know it's deeper than that. But what I'm saying is, I hope that it was something that maybe was triggered by what Bino said about what he's been seeing has been happening to Junior, okay? Her reckless behavior and her reckless ways. And allegedly, like I said, she's hooking up with someone who has just turned 18. Now, this is all allegedly, all right? And I'm just going to say maybe under 21. That doesn't, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. But somebody said that, I guess they know him. They went to his page. He had about 200 followers or something like that. They like, girl. So I don't know. Somebody said Bino ain't lied. Bino ain't lied. We been knew this. He just confirmed it. Yep. Bino is definitely telling the truth. Bino knew what we all knew. Yes, y'all. Bino didn't lie on her, and Carlissa definitely believes him. Yeah. Let me see, guys. Hold on. I think it's going to be, let me pull this up so we can see this right quick. Somebody said Bino told the truth, and he has a lot more that he could tell. Oh, hell no. Now, didn't he say he had some pictures or something like that? Remember, he was like, y'all not about to get my Instagram shut down. Oh, no. The baby mama said that. The baby mama said that. Talking about, you ain't going to get my Instagram shut down. So hold on, you guys. Let me see if this is it. Because I'm about to show you who he is. And then y'all could probably. Hold on, you guys. Okay. Let me go ahead and bring this up for you. And we're just going to start from here. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. Make sure you guys tap that like button, you guys. Get the likes up. And it gets us in the algorithm every time you guys like, every time you guys comment, or do any actions over here. So I appreciate that. Let me see. And we are growing every day, y'all. So thank you. I couldn't do it without you, the people in my chat, the VIPs, all of the members. If you guys want to light up the chat, turn it all green, y'all. Grab your memberships, okay? Become part of the Blonet Society, because all we want over here is the truth, baby. Now, we may not break a story, but we sure can't talk about it. If that sounds like it's something that you down with, go ahead and grab your membership, you guys. And there is more to come, all right? All right, so let me go ahead and bring this up, guys. Hold on. Somebody say she stay lying. What is up? What's up? Fantasy me, please. Nicole Lewis, welcome. Ayana, welcome, you guys. What happened to your comment? She says on her son, when the entire world sees what she's doing to her son. Like Tesehki and Terrine, I think something deeper than we all know. Yeah. Y'all, let's really think about this, okay? Because out of all three, I know they all this, they all that, we already know they're similar, they're sisters. We get that. They've been through similar things and things. We get that. I don't want to make that a public announcement every time we talk about the fuckery that they are doing. But why folk come? Would they feel it's serious enough for that to happen? You think they was talking about nails? You think she was saying her booty is little? Like, what the fuck were you saying to yourself, to Tommy, hell, in a letter, bitch, a text? Was it a post? The fuck? What did you say? Not what did you say? What did you do? Y'all, this is something that she did to Tesehki. If I was a betting woman, that's what I would think. But we're gonna find out real soon, right? We're gonna find out real soon, y'all. Okay? We are definitely gonna find out. You say she stayed lying on her back. Ooh. We're gonna find out. Okay? Kim Sterling says you're welcome. Thank you. There's always chaos when the crack, is present. Yes. What's up, Melanin Goddess? Thank you so much for joining us. Miss Know It All says Blue needs to show out over Junior when he gets home and prove whether he is or not. Somebody need to step up anyway. Like Carlissa, please just step up, girl. We don't give a damn about that. What you talk about? Okay, she already went back the last live and said my baby's father. She already said that. So y'all back in. So get it ready, girl. Okay, all this back and forth. She said on her last live, last time I checked, my baby daddy, and she was talking about, she was referring to Blueface. Okay, don't flip flop with this hoe. With her mind, girl, just act like the baby is Blueface. He acting like it, so you act like it, and let's get it. Let's get it popping. That's all I'm saying. You said Chrisean on the run with Junior. What? She done left already? It's a lie all the time. It's a lie all the time. Look me in my eyes. See I'm on the phone. You know I'm on the ride. Why do I even know that much of that song? Chrisean and her sisters need to calm down. It's going too far. Yep. Somebody gonna get hurt. Somebody gonna get hurt, y'all. Read this. He's a liar and sick of her. Yep. Definitely, Bernice. Thank you so much for tapping in. Okay, y'all, look. What was I supposed to be showing y'all? Oh, we going to this. Y'all, you know what I really want to do? I want to go into the IG and see if there's anything popping. Hold on. Let's just do that. Okay, let's just go into IG and see what's popping, y'all. Because something that went on since we've been live. We've been live for how long? An hour, almost an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes. Some of them popped off, y'all. I'm gonna come and do another live on Chrisean too as well. And Bino's baby mama and them going live and saying some shit. And we're gonna get into that. But let's just look, y'all, right quick. Let's go to Instagram and do a little look in. Which one should I check in at? Okay, hold on, y'all. We are going to go right here. And let's just look at their lives, y'all, because, you know, they like to put shit in their IG stories. Oh, wait, I never pushed this. I wanted to see what was next when I pushed this thing. Oh, it's more, y'all. Wait a minute. Hold up. It's a whole nother slide to this bitch. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me show y'all. I didn't even know. Let me get her down, y'all. So y'all caught the glimpse of her live. I'll be putting it up too, but I'm sure you guys will be able to find it online after this live. Okay, don't leave, y'all. Let me show y'all this because look, it's 2 slides. We just been watching one, y'all. It's a whole nother slide. What the fuck? Oh my God. Okay, let's go ahead and play the first slide. Then I'm gonna play the second slide. Okay, this is the incident that went down this morning between Tesehki, the 2 sisters, the 2 Malone sisters, Tesehki and Chrisean. What was said, who done what, we don't know, but this is what went down this morning.
Right, get in here.
You know, it's my city. Oh, y'all just doing it. None of my bitches getting on the funeral. None of my bitches, really? If y'all niggas don't want to die today, none of my bitches getting on the funeral. Fuck out here. This shit ready run. Hope you niggas can fight. This shit ready run. Cut the bitches' mics off. Y'all not set that up. You're not getting this shit. He's back in these things. Niggas, drop me in these things. You ain't my nigga. You want that guy.
All right, so now I'm about to play slide 2 because it was a little bit more to this. But what I want to say is the cameraman sucks. Why didn't you follow Tesehki? What were you filming? Like the security was blocking Chrisean for longer than 3-4 seconds of the shot. Like, why didn't you pan over to Tesehki? Like, you deserve a smack for that. All right, let's look at the second slide, y'all.
Hey, you said, oh, check this. Shut up. You Junior, take the journey. He's my son now. He's my son now. You know I got the low. You know I got the low. I'm for the Omega. You know you ain't hard enough. They ready to crush. You got to go watch that shit. I'm not playing, guys.
Y'all, I didn't even know there was a second slide. I have never watched that slide, but that's what I'm talking about. Did you hear Tesehki said, I'm taking Junior? Did not tell y'all it was an accumulation of shit? Didn't I say I hope it has something to do with Junior? She said, I'm taking Junior. That's my son now. Those are the best words that I've heard all motherfucking year. Those are the best words I've heard all motherfucking year. I knew Tesehki was my favorite for a motherfucking reason. I knew it. And I hope she follows through with that shit. I said I like to stick with the real ones. I said that in the beginning of this live. And it takes a real one to stand up and say, I'm taking your son, bitch. That's my son now. Who's standing up for Chrisean Jr.? Who was going to make the first move and shake the room? Shake that bitch's faith and the facade that she's living in, the abuse that she's giving to that child, the mistreatment. We gonna hear the rest. I didn't even let this finish. I've heard enough. This is my first time hearing this. I didn't even know that there was a second fucking clip until I looked and seen the arrow right here. We've been on live for almost an hour and 45 minutes. Say it ain't so. That almost brought tears to my eyes. Even if, look, hoping that she got that follow through. Hoping that she got that follow through and she mean what she said. They fighting about Junior. Please, God, let that be the reason. And I'm not even playing. We just said that shit. Tesehki trying to get to Chrisean. Chrisean scared AF, but she will set Tesehki up. Watch. Yep. Is that Junior she's holding? Where? Who? With the red beanie? What? What? I'm finna let it play, y'all, but let me see what y'all saying. Tesehki never behaves like this. I think Chrisean's presence is triggering her. I'm thinking it's what she heard about Chrisean Jr. And I was sitting up here hoping that that's what was part of why they had the rift. Y'all can rewind the tape. Y'all was co-signing me in the chat. You can rewind the tape. We was right. Not I was right. We were right. We were right. And to think I didn't even freaking hear this or see this. And I said that shit. I hope she means what she said. Exactly, Nicole. That's we gotta hope she means what she say, y'all. People talk. And I hope my intuition is right when I say I think she's a real one. I really, really do. I think she's a real one. Girl, she's spilling hot tea. This live is piping hot. Say it ain't so, girl. Denise Frazier in the building. Thank you so much for gracing the chat and giving your POV. All right. Tesehki is freaking pissed. What is up, Tina Love? EK Garden says Junior should have stayed with Terrine, period. Period. I wonder what happened, girl, that it's going down. Either something that Bino said about Chrisean Jr., or somebody said in the chat it was something that Chrisean was talking to Tommy and she was talking about Tesehki or talking about something and something was overheard, something was said. But we here in the chat, hashtag Save Junior, we was like, damn, we don't know what it is, but we hope. Because I was about to go in on their ass. I'm telling you, I was about to go in on the baddie. Because at this point, what Bino has said, if none of y'all damn baddies stand up for that shit, y'all was all finna be bums. Y'all was finna be bums. Right? I'm just saying. And we knew nothing was resolved with these two because they was talking over each other. And Chrisean is always doing something. Like a whole lot of. And we was about to go in on these baddies. Okay. I'm like, if near one of y'all stand up, and I'm like, Tesehki, you up here giving up smacks and making new, like, you up here giving up smacks to Summer and whoever the fuck else, the big three. I don't give a damn. You should be doing that to your sister. Because first, everything that Bino said is alleged, okay? I think the nigga telling the truth. He claims he witnessed neglect, poor care, reckless behavior around Little Junior, to Little Junior, of, by, and for Chrisean Jr. He said the things like that made him, he had to make her take a shower. He said he treated the child like a prop, said she need to go to jail, and she is a horrible person. Not only a horrible mom, he said she is a horrible person. Okay? And why does this make me mad? Because the people around Chrisean, the crew, the producers, the so-called friends, are often on camera, off camera when something happens. It's one thing to have drama on TV. It's another to normalize a potential harm in a child's life. That's on the adults in that room. If you're there and you see a child in danger, you don't film, you don't clap for the views, you act. Right? And all the baddies and the cast and the crew, if you're rolling cameras and you see something troubling and you don't call it out or get help, you are part of the problem. You can't wink at the algorithm and pretend humanity's not a line to cross. Ratings don't excuse neglect. period. Here's what should happen next and what you can do if y'all give a fuck. Okay? Y'all need to be releasing details. You need to demand transparency. Okay? What child welfare steps you can take on set? If you've got receipts, screenshots, clips, DMs, send them. Child advocacy is necessary. If you believe a child is in immediate danger, take action. Child Protective Service exists for a reason. Pressure the network, DMs, emails, hashtags. Ask Zeus and film partners what safety measures are in place. Because y'all about to have a whole motherfucking shootout. Are y'all serious? Do y'all see it? Zeus, are you cool? Do y'all see this? This isn't performative outrage, y'all. These is motherfuckers activate. These they getting active on the streets. Y'all see them. They on the streets. And for the people defending Chrisean because they love the drama, I get it. Entertainment is messy. But when a child is involved, you have a moral line. I'm not playing with none of y'all. We're not canceling. We're calling for care. We're not outing a woman for clout. We are calling for the protection of a minor and adult accountability. Also, to the friends who keep quiet, you silence your loud. Your silence is loud. If you're friends with someone who is spiraling and a baby is on the line, help, bitch, help. You guys look dumb as fuck. I don't care how many records you spend, okay? I don't care. I don't give a damn how many reconciliations you got. You're fake. You're fake and you're phony. You guys got back together for the bag, girl. That is no protection. You know, I'm going with my DJ Sky going and who DJ Sky gonna whoop? What's her record? Like, who is she fought? And on what planet do you think that she's gonna go head up with Tesehki on a good day? When Tesehki is happy, high, and sedated, bitch. Let alone what we just saw. Where was Marsh, as a matter of fact? And if she was there, where would she be? You think she was about to go head up and say one motherfucking word? Them bitches was on silence mode, okay? Not a cricket, not a peep did we hear from neither one of them hoes. Girl, take that off your nail. Take it off. And you ain't bringing no divinity to the table, all right? You bringing chaos, confusion, madness, and mayhem, okay? Coming straight from a wicked place. Ain't nothing you doing is coming from God or anywhere holy, bitch, please. No. That's all I'm saying, y'all, because I was about to go in on them anyway, and I'm glad that I heard what I heard from Tesehki. I'm glad I heard what I heard from Tesehki. Remove the child from the situation if you have to. Feel me? That can motherfucking wait. Humanity and doing the right thing can't wait. Can't wait. And somebody listened to Bino's wild ass lie. It was wild. It stung. It hurt. It made a lot of people sick to their stomach. But the point of highlighting it isn't to drag people for entertainment. And you want to know the most saddest part of this, the most saddening part of this is that she does not even deny any of the things that Bino said. Not Junior falling off the bed, not her saying she's strong and leaving him there, not refusing to feed him, We already know you're musty and you're crusty. All right. We learned that a long time ago, girl. Check. I already did a video. Persuasion. Everybody told us, girl. Everybody told us. Jay, they already told us, girl. All right. But the fact that she has not denied not one thing that man said is diabolical. And she's hoping if she gaslights us enough and ignores the elephant in the room, that it will somehow go away. That lets me know that mental disorder or mental illness is present or something is missing. Most definitely. Okay? Let's finish this up, and I'm going to play it a couple more times because we just now seeing this motherfucker. But I just wanted to get that out. I just wanted to get that out because I was drop your thoughts. Drop your thoughts. Okay? Because I just had to get that was coming next on the next live. I might as well do it on this live because I'm seeing what Tesehki saying. So she done changed up the whole trajectory, okay, of the live I was going to do. So thank God for that. Let's get back to this live, y'all. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it for y'all.
I'm gonna carry them away because they get Hey, you said, oh, check it. Shut up. It's Junior. Take your hurting sister. Take your Junior. He's my son now. He's my son now. You know I got the love. You know I got the love. I'm for the Omega. You know what I'm They may be crushed. You got to go watch that shit. I'm not playing that. I'm gonna carry them away because they get Hey, you said, oh, check it. Shut up. It's Junior. Take your hurting sister. Take your Junior. He's my son now. He's my son now. You know I got the love. You know I got the love. I'm for the Omega. You know what I'm They may be crushed. You got to go watch that shit. I'm not playing that. I'm gonna carry them away because they get Hey, you said, oh, check it. Shut up. It's Junior. Take your hurting sister. Take your Junior. He's my son now. He's my son now. You know I got the love. You know I got the love. I'm for the Omega. You know what I'm They may be crushed. You got to go watch that shit. I'm not playing that. I'm gonna carry them away because they get
I know good and damn well Marsh is DJ Sky High didn't sign up for this shit. Because y'all is motherfucking public enemies #1, hanging with Chrisean. Y'all was doing all that dancing and keying and he. Y'all better get your head on the swivel, bitch, and keep your motherfucking head down. Yeah. It just done got serious. Real serious. Yeah, ain't no more, dancing in T-Mobile and shaking that ass and nah. Y'all better get ready. Y'all better get active. Y'all better get ready. Because Tesehki was not playing. She was not playing. Either of her goons. Y'all remember last time when she was checking Mars, she was like, girl, I had to call off my goon because they was coming without me. They was coming for me, but without me, girl. I had to call them off. So there's people that's watching for Tesehki. Okay? Tesehki got about 7-8 pair of eyes ready down for whatever. Okay? And they coming out the burrows and the ills of the ghetto hood. Okay? And that includes bougie, ghetto bougie. Y'all ain't gonna add nothing to take nothing away. But y'all better you didn't bargain for this, huh? Y'all thought y'all was just gonna be dainty, bouncing around, you know what I'm saying, shaking your ass. No. Put up your twerking shoes, bitch. Put up your twerking shoes. Okay, and break out the girl. You better break out something. The gloves, the Vaseline, the binoculars. I don't fucking know. Shit is crazy, y'all. Nobody wants Junior and risk getting unalive like Ronnie. Y'all. And yeah, I'm pretty sure when she's talking about she's gonna get Junior, hopefully she's gonna take the proper route, right? She's gonna go through protocol. And then once Junior is probably taken, she will be able to adopt. She'll be able to, step in as a temporary. I'm pretty sure she's going to take the legal route. She ain't just going to bust up in the hotel room and snatch Junior. I'm pretty sure she's going to take whatever steps she needs to take, which is not that fucking hard. What the fuck are y'all saying? Because if somebody really buckles down and looks into this, that's all it took. And that's all it's going to take. Because we're just spectators. All we could do is, bring awareness. You know what I'm saying? Make a fuss. Bring the noise. But we can't really take action. Even our phone calls, our letters, our emails. But it adds to it. And it opens up the floodgates for that to happen, y'all. Because when all this is backed up, once she goes and does the right thing, hopefully she will take the proper channels. They're going to have oodles and noodles of evidence. They're going to have a fucking trail that you ain't even got to be Hansel and Gretel. Stevie Wonder going to see the trail that that Chrisean done left. And all you got to do is pull up the latest of what Bino is saying. That alone will trigger an investigation. If somebody really pushes it and is in the right position, like one of her sisters, one of her younger sisters. Yeah. Y'all, this is about to go down. Woohoo! You said you stayed on, Blonay. Yes, y'all. We was on it. I don't think Carlos is going to try to get that baby because she doesn't think it's her grandson. Yeah, but you guys see the live that she did? She said she don't care if it's hers or not. She said she's still, either if it's hers, she's going to take action. If it's not, she's going to pray. But she still offered Chrisean to drop Chrisean Jr. off. So she don't care. She don't care. She said drop him off. And then she went live again. You guys check out my live from yesterday. And then I even think I posted a short. So check out my short that I posted on with Carlissa and hear what she has to say. Yeah, she don't care. She just went live yesterday, you guys. And word, Scotty might be pregnant. Oh, okay. So that's what Tommy was talking about. We have a big baby, a Zeus baby coming. Yeah, makes sense. It definitely makes sense that it might be Scotty. Lone, look at Promise's comment. Who is Promise? Right. Sorry, not a blue face baby. Let it come up, y'all. Oh my God, y'all. And remember when Carlissa was speaking out on this too? Remember? What is up, Passion? Nicole, you said, I don't think Ronnie being unalive has nothing to do with her. He was in these streets really bad. Yeah, I've said that several times. I totally agree. Totally agree. I really lean more towards that than what they're saying, because sometimes we be giving her too much power. Like, we be making that bitch Scarface. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn about your politics and all this. I understand that's a strong, that's something big. It's nothing to shake a stick at, but girl, sometimes just the initiation and the planning, like, you got to put some shit into that, right? You can't just have connections and be eating bonbons and make a phone call and make shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we be making Chrisean Scarface. All right. Yeah. You know, so I take that into consideration too. I'll be like, girl, we give her so much power, like she motherfucking Scarface up in this bitch. Okay, she's a CI, but she don't even think she look like she got the wherewithal, the strength, the mindset to even execute the motherfucking phone call and give them the right information, if you ask me. All right. It takes some kind of tact. It takes some kind of je ne sais quoi to be a CI around this. But I don't even think she got that shit. Like, honestly, you know what I'm saying? But let's go on to, we get ready to go on Instagram before I let y'all go. Okay. You said you just never know. WTF. Yep. To believe they make up stories. Exactly. We don't know. We don't know. Somebody said the timing is very uncanny though. But if y'all remember when I showed you guys that live that Ronnie was doing when he was explaining what happened to them in California, how that man was unalive and how he went to jail and how he got out. Do y'all not remember how he was driving? That nigga had his head on the swivel. And he was up to no good. Right? And that nigga was spinning the block. That nigga was spinning the block twice like it ain't nowhere to park. So we know. Okay, and everybody's a man in their own hood. The dope man, the man, you know what I'm saying? The head gangster, whatever you want to call it. So we know that has something to do with it too. You know, maybe not. We're going to leave avenues open because we never know with none of these motherfuckers. All right, they all suspect. Everybody but Junior. Everybody. All of them. Suspect. Okay? Remember that. We ain't on nobody's side but motherfucking Juniors at the end of the day. Okay? Yeah, I know, Kimberly. Kimberly says it's not easy. Yeah, we've been going through this with Chrisean for how long? And we ain't seen hide nor hair of the CPS. Okay? So, girl, thank you for the information, but you preach to the choir. Girl, I've been talking about this for a year. We definitely know it's hard as fuck to get any help for Junior. Girl, say it again for the people in the back. Say it again for the people in the back. Kimberly, welcome. Thank you so much for giving your POV. It is much appreciated. Thank you for adding to the conversation and spicing it up, right? If we all were saying the same thing, it'd be fucking boring over here. Fucking boring. Okay? Don't feel like you have to go along with me, but don't you talk like you got some sense. But you ain't got to agree with me, baby. All right? Oh, in Cali. Oh, hell yeah. I'm in Cali. Oh, yeah, girl. Girl, please believe it. I went through my own experience, girl. Girl, I went through my own experience. You telling the truth all day long, 100. Cali? Oh, hell yeah. Yes. Yes, baby. And they be taking the wrong kids when they shouldn't. And then the kids they supposed to take, they don't take. Okay, y'all, let me pull up this. Because remember, Carlissa been saying this, been hollering this. She been saying this shit. She been saying it.
Oh my gosh.
So yes, we're all angry, but don't point the finger at me.
And remember, this is where it initially started. This is where the riff initially started. I'm not talking about when they was younger and all. I'm talking about initially started from Zeus when all the first fight went down. Okay. Remember, it was a number of things, but this was one of them because remember, Tesehki confronted Chrisean about drinking. Not here that you're about to see, but remember when they were filming for Zeus, she said you were drinking even while you were pregnant, and she denied it. Remember? She was like, why are you lying? Why are you lying?
Angry, but don't point the. We're all angry, but don't point the finger at me.
Get yourself together.
Where the bottle at?
Oh my gosh.
Drink it.
She asked for another bottle.
I'm reacting, I'm angry, I'm hurt, I'm a lot of things too. But I'm not reaching out to all you fuckers that was standing there while the baby was being made and did nothing.
Because we all was drinking, even you, with the baby and stuff. Why
So
are you lying?
You can't no liquor?
Yes, I can. I can abort the child tomorrow. It won't hurt me.
No,
you shut the door
you
because
can't
it's
have
cold.
no fucking
Tessa.
You
liquor.
did nothing. You watched her. You watched her because you was scared she was in control of the money.
When they were here last time, him and Chrisean was pregnant. Y'all were doing all that smoking and drinking here in the thing.
Money, I'd have snatched her ass up and took her the fuck home and made sure she at least got the mental help and counseling that she needed during her pregnancy so that she wouldn't have to regret it for the rest of her life.
Stay healthy, make informed choices, and reach out for support if you need it.
It won't hurt me.
No,
you shut the door
you
because
can't
it's
have no
cold.
fucking
Tessa.
You
liquor.
did nothing.
Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? We been hollering. We been yelling. Yes, y'all. So this is what we have. Okay. This is where we're at. Now let's go to Instagram right quick. And then I'm out of here, but I will be back. But you know, we always like to surf the little internet, right? We like to check out people's little IG stories. Make sure, you know what I'm saying, see what's happening since we've been live. And then we call it a day. All right, so let's go here, y'all. Let me put this Instagram. Hold on, let me see if this is it. And let's see what's popping, y'all. I think this is the live. No. Hold on, let's go here. Now, if you guys want to see the video of Tesehki and what happened this morning, the altercation that took place with Tesehki and Chrisean this morning, and it's on reality TV Gone Bad. Now, reality TV Gone Bad T. All right. And this is the full altercation from Baddies USA. Tesehki let it be known she's coming for Chrisean Jr. and says it's gonna go up with Chrisean on Baddies USA. So, girl, you gonna walk away from that bag? You went up in there talking mad shit, talking about I went in there checking everybody. Scotty, who was that? Yeah, Scotty with the body, like, yeah, she checking everybody. Now what, bitch? Now what, bitch? Okay. All right, you guys, let's go. Whoever comes up first, that's where we're going to go. All right. Then let me refresh here because sometimes they be having it here. Hold on. Let me refresh and let's go to search. And let me make sure you guys can see this before we start searching, y'all. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Make sure you check out my all-in-one digital collection of courses in my store. All right. All you got to do is go to my profile. Oh, hold on, y'all. All right, so let me take this down, you guys. Hold on. Let's go ahead and check out this live, y'all. We're just gonna surf a little bit, y'all. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of surfing, and we're gonna see what is going on these social media streets. All right, as we speak. All right, so the latest is what we get ready to catch up on. Let's go.
I have to say it didn't happen just so you can sleep at night. I'm not blaming you. We was kids. Nobody was watching us. Nobody want to tell the world that I ate my sister's pussy. I'll be frankly honest, bro. I don't think she forgive me for what I said, like, to the world about what she did to me. She'll never forgive me, so it's kind of like, I never have a chance to reconcile. But it's so fucked up because it's like, why do I have to say it didn't happen just so you can sleep at night? I'm not blaming you. We was kids. Nobody was watching us. Nobody want to tell the world that I ate my sister's pussy. I'll be frankly honest, bro. I don't think she forgive me for what I said, like, to the world about what she did to me. She'll never forgive me, so it's kind of like, other
Killing hoes, get ease. Wait.
You see how she's showing her hand? All her nails is broke. This is Tesehki's live, y'all. And look right here. I think this is her sister Terrine. Hold on. I think this is a subliminal because it says trainer came through. Wait a minute. Let me blow this up. It says trainer came through. I feel new. Heaven sent. So she tagged Terrine and said the trainer came through. What you taught? Are you the one who taught Tesehki? Is that what she means? She calling you the trainer? But y'all see the subliminals. Y'all see the subliminals. Girl, I don't know what it means, but it means something. I must be an inside joke with the family. And she playing Set It Off too. We can't hear the music, y'all. Two hours ago. Let's see what she's saying.
all
Bills, you need $300 sitting. Tired of working a 9 to 5? Holla at my peoples. They're paying all bills. You need $300 sitting. You don't have to send money up front. Tell them Tesehki sent you. Let's get it.
She must got a black eye. It says, once this hits, let's spill the tea. So once she gets to 400K followers, you don't even have to follow me to join the chat, okay? So she's trying to build something. She about to spill the tea, y'all. That's an hour ago. Let's go. Let's see who else. We just saw Chrisean. She posted something having to do with her pastor. Hold on. Let's see. Let's go to the T pages, y'all. Well, let's look at Anna Mac since we're here.
Flash.
Boo had me right. Okay, we don't see. Happy birthday. She on some other shit. She probably singing, y'all. We're not gonna look at that. Bunnels, hairdo. Okay, so she on that. They still in Washington. Good morning. She shopping. What does it say? Mac Daddy came in my store. I rung her up. Everything. Okay, so she at the store. Okay, nothing going on, y'all. We looking for the tea. All right. I guess everybody in their respectable corners. Ain't nothing popping off. Let's look at reality gone bad TV where we were in the first place. I just wanted to touch and see, you know what I'm saying, anything going on either one of their pages. And it looks like that's it, y'all. It looks like that is it. We are all caught up. Tesehki and Chrisean got into it this morning and it went down. Okay. And yeah, that's all we got. You guys let me know. Tesehki said this is her city. She not playing with none of us. I don't know what went down, but it ended up her saying, I'm coming for Junior. And that's what we're going to end with because that's the reason why I do these lives. Okay? That is the reason why I do these lives on this topic. Okay? Yes, SMH. He says she used that to tarnish her career. Yep, at her biggest time. It's crazy, y'all. But you guys let me know what you guys think about the whole situation. All right. Let me see. Hold on. And when I come back live, I think I'm going to be talking about, like I said, she was with allegedly her new boo is just barely legal. We're going to look into that. And then I wanted to touch on some other things as well. It comes to the things that Bino said. Because he said a lot, y'all. And if you are to believe him, because if I was a betting woman, I would say that man is telling the damn truth. And I know that it's hard to believe that she would do that to her child. But from what we've seen, is it that far-fetched? Is it that motherfucking far-fetched? Thank you so much, Pincy Lola. Is it that far-fetched? That's all I'm asking. Y'all, it is going to get even wild. This is insane to me. Like, honestly. This is really, really insane to me. Right? I don't know what you guys are thinking, but thank you so much for joining me in my chat. Thank you for breaking it down. Thank you for helping a sister out because we made it make sense today. We made it make sense today, baby. Like, what? I'm just saying, y'all, this shit is just like, what? Now, before you guys leave, I want to make sure that you guys check out my all-in-one digital. Let me show it to you guys right quick, okay? Because when I bring you the tea, I like to bring you something that can help you in real life as well. And I like to share the things that I'm using too, okay? In order to have a second stream of income. And you guys already know that I use my social media. So it all depends on what you're into. But if you want any income stream that is online that you could possibly think of for a starter, right? I have it for you in my all-in-one digital course. Okay. Let me go ahead and push this for you so you guys can see this. And like I said, I'm not bringing you guys any miracles. I'm just simply sharing what I've tried and am doing now, and it's working. Okay. And I just wanted to simply share that with you guys. Hold on. Let me go back so I can show you guys this. And let me share this with you. Okay. Salesman, but I wait a minute. Somebody said, but y'all see nobody got in that MF and Sprinter though. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. Sorry, guys. It glitched me out. Sorry about that. What is up, Tina Love? Abdi's in the building. What is up? Thank you so much for showing love. Janelle, welcome, welcome. You said Tesehki got jumped by all her friends. Yeah, she did. Didn't she? Yeah, of course. You guys are so funny. Somebody said, you see nobody got in that MF and Sprinter though. You see that, right? And you guys, my channel, thanks to you guys, has been growing. All right. And I just want to give a special shout out to my VIPs, my members, and anybody that comes in the chat and simply gives their opinion. When you like, comment, or subscribe to this channel or become a member, you guys help us get into the algorithm and it puts more eyes on us. And that's the best gift that you can give. Now, of course, if you guys want to give, drop something in my Cash App, that is Blone LA. Okay, so Cash App sign Blone LA. I think it's somewhere up here. It's right here, but you guys probably can't see it. Other than that, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It is all freaking free. All right. Now, I do want to also let you guys know, hold on, about my product. All right. Before I was rudely interrupted. But y'all, I want you to check out the Digital Boss Playbook. And like I said, let me go ahead and pull it up for you guys. All right. And show it to you, because I feel like I'm doing you guys a disservice when I leave this out of my live. It's going to be a brief, just a run through of what I have to offer and how this can not only add value to you, but give you a second stream of income. All right. Now, let me make sure that you guys can see this too as well. Hold on, y'all. Let me just bring it up this way because it's not coming up the other way. And let me share my screen. And like I said, I've made both 500 in a day and 500 in a month. All right. Now I'm trying to get the consistency down. I'm trying to build, so that I am able to use. I help myself. I have the freaking answer. All right. And I just wanted to share this with you guys right quick. Let me go ahead and pull this up. And this is my all-in-one digital course. Hold on, you guys. And I am making money, okay, on a regular basis. Let me see. And well, not those two experiences are enough for me to, number one, be able to help me in my life with my bills and everything, and everything else. And you can't tell me that an extra 500 a month, whether it comes in a day or over a course of a month, is not going to shake a stick at your bills, because it will. Right? That's actually an accomplishment when you look at it. And if you could use an extra $500, hell, $100, $200, $300 a month, I would highly suggest that you check out my all-in-one collection of digital courses. And this is a blueprint, y'all. This is what I call this. Hold on, is this up so you guys can see this? And let me make sure you guys can hear me. Hopefully you guys can see this. Yeah, it's just moving a little bit slow, okay? But I just wanted to show you this. Now, if you don't want to use it now, invest in it, because it can be used and pulled out at any given season on any given Sunday and given months, right? And you can still have a side gig along with your 9-to-5. So it's a win-win. Now, if you are not sure, go ahead and grab the DBA sneak peek. It's totally free. I have that offered. It lets you know exactly what you're going to be investing in, and it is absolutely free. But take action, sis. Take action, my brother, because it's absolutely free, like I said. And this tool that I'm introducing to you guys, it could absolutely change your life. And you never know when you're going to be in an emergency situation when you will need this very tools that the Digital Boss Playbook offers. And it's all in one place. Could you imagine buying each of these courses one by one? I'm just saying, having it all in one place. And like I said, this is a one-time investment, and then it's one and done. It's there for a lifetime, as long as you have access to an internet, of course, right? You have a device, your phone, your laptop, your iPad, and you have electricity. Come on now, duh. There's nothing that can stop you. So, like I said, today, you guys invest in volume one. Volume one is $111. All right. It's a little over $100. And when you do get this, I mean, it's really up to you. And I'm glad that I'm able to offer this to you guys and the different options. But, you know, the best bet is to invest and get volume one. Okay. And let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. I do apologize for that, you guys. Sorry about that. Let me go ahead and bring this back up for you guys right quick and show you guys the classrooms. All right. Let me make sure my sound comes in and make sure you guys can see this too as well. Fantasy Me, please. Tina Love, great. You said, what did you say? Hold on, y'all. Let me know when you guys can hear me. And let me add this to the stage as well. Put some lips in the chat if you guys can hear me. Lips or green hearts, it doesn't matter if you guys can hear me. I hope you guys can hear me. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, sounds good. All right. Thank you. All right, so now you guys, just let me show you guys right quick what you guys are going to be getting into. And like I said, you got to have some type of commitment. You have to have some type of, put in some type of effort, okay? Tina Love, you said, I need that. I've been seriously considering becoming a content creator. Yeah, this would be perfect for you. You might want to start with social media, but you can start whatever you want to. Remember, digital marketing is key. You want to learn about SEO? That's your basics, y'all. Okay, that's your basics. And you can probably get a digital course from Google, or you probably could take a digital course on digital marketing from anywhere, but can you get all of these that I'm about to show you? Where you can switch up and learn at your own pace? That's the question. Because to be honest with you, I took the digital media course from Google first, from AdSense, and got that certificate and all that shit. Okay? But this right here really boosted me into digital marketing and also being a content creator. And my channel is growing, and the numbers don't lie, you guys. The numbers do not lie. All right. So Tina, make sure you check this out. Like I said, you guys know where to find it. Just go to my profile on YouTube. There's a little store button. Just push that store and it'll take you right to this. All right. You can make a purchase and go through the sneak peek at the same time, or, you know, it's really up to you. But I would say you guys invest in yourself. All right, so let me go ahead and bring this up. I'm just going to show you guys a few things that I have. And hold on, let me bring this back up for myself, because I like to be on the page. Hold on. So I can make sure the visuals are good for you guys. Now, if you guys can see this right now. All right. And I'm just going to go through a couple of them. And since Tina Love mentioned that, I will go through that part. So as you guys can see, it starts out with this. All right. You get the welcome, mindset mastery, core fundamentals. If you don't want to take the full course on digital marketing, you can take the crash course. All right. Let's go into the crash course, y'all. Okay. You got storytelling online store. It teaches you how to set up your whole online store. DBA affiliate. It teaches you how to sell this product. So you're helping yourself, and then you can pass it on and resell this. All right. Digital boss, how to launch. If you don't know how to launch, if you want to really get into digital marketing, all about digital marketing, building a brand, Federal Trade Commission guidelines, visual attractions. You want to know how to get grants and funding? They have a whole funding department. All right. We are just in volume 1, you guys. All right. Replay vault. Chat GPT is your best friend. If you want to know the fundamentals and how to get started, there you have your own digital course. All right. All things beauty. You want to learn how to do a bust down. You want to do a weave. All right. Tina Love, I think this may interest you. Mastering social media. Level up your social game. Okay. And I've been slacking on my TikTok, but I was growing my TikTok as well, you guys. But I just really put my focus onto YouTube. And as you guys can see, Instagram. As when you push the arrow, all of these are modules, y'all. So not only do you get Instagram, push the arrow and you get all of the modules. Instagram introduction, basics, hooks, trending audio. Okay. Instagram hooks. Insight, content reach, grow your account, reels. It teaches you everything. Kickstart guide. Say, for example, this is what I went into. My YouTube. Intro to YouTube. YouTube algorithm. How to go viral. Everything, you guys. How to content plan. Uploading content. Now, did I follow every one of these? No. I read through all of them, but I followed what fit. I took little chunks at a time. Okay? Let's just be real. You're not going to learn it all. Start with the basics and chip away at it. Okay? TikTok classes. You want TikTok? They break it down. Here's SEO engine. SEO is search engine optimization. One of the most important things you can learn, you guys, there is a strategy to all this. It's not just willy-nilly, but it can be easy, okay? It's not too technical either. So I just wanted to show you guys a little bit about what comes with this, how to batch content, add background to your live, all right? TikTok shop. We can keep going. Violations, conclusions, join a TikTok agency, which I have. Selling on live, it breaks down every freaking thing. Look how much you get. Tell me I haven't found the holy grail for y'all. It goes all the way to Facebook. Okay, then it ends there. Wow. This is all under one course, y'all. All in one place. That's the beauty of it. Just imagine buying all this separately. I'm just saying. Okay? So you guys, make sure you guys check this out. I just wanted to make sure I give you guys this opportunity. And, you know, if you guys have this opportunity and not teach yourself instead, right? Some of you guys are in a better position than I am. Some of you guys could possibly change your life, and we're all different. Some people will put in more effort. Some of you guys, like I said, are in better positions than I am. You guys may be able to benefit off of this all-in-one digital collection. And I just want you guys to have the opportunity, right? And you can teach yourself instead at your own pace. Treat yourself, right? Because we could easily and will easily probably spend $100 on coffee. All right? You and your boo going out to eat, you know, you eating out. And honestly, in 2025, it's so pricey. And you can take that $100, right? Think about it. Be smart and make a change. And let me know if you guys have any questions. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Yeah. So this is what you get, guys. And then plus more. You get a community. Here's the community right here. Okay. People posting things, encouraging you. You guys get a calendar. Mindset. It's a whole plethora of things that get you going. Okay. Just wanted to show you guys just a little sneak peek. I wasn't really kind of supposed to show you that, but you guys get it, right? You guys get it. All right. So you guys let me know what you guys think. Let me see if you guys have any questions so I don't leave you guys hanging. Fantasy Me, thank you guys so much for showing up and showing out. Tina, love, okay. You guys pretty much get it. I don't really have to like hold your hand through it. But like I said, y'all, invest in yourself. It'll be the best little $100 that you spend. And like I said, this is a one-time investment, one and done. And the beauty that you can resell it and share it at the same time. Okay. You can resell this. Now you can add your own touches onto it. They have a way where you can kind of customize it. And yeah, y'all, it's an awesome, awesome product. Think about it, putting it in your repertoire, having it so that you can pull it out at your leisure, at your disposal. You never know. Because with this economy, 2025 going into 2026, we're already what? Almost 2 weeks, maybe almost 3 weeks into the government shutdown. Talk about uncertainty. Okay. And like I said, as long as you got electricity, you have a device, no matter what it is, and this PDF file, there's nothing that you can't do. This may be your go-to to dig yourself out of the hole if something unexpected comes along. And like I said, don't let the HR department decide your future. Don't let your freaking boss or your manager that gets on your nerves every day of your life decide your freaking future. All right. Have an ace in the hole. Have plan B. And this, my friend, is plan motherfucking B. Check it out. If you guys want to check out the DBA, the free sneak peek, by all means, boo-boo. All right. Yes, it all counts. I just want to make sure you guys don't have any questions. Janelle, thank you so much for showing up. I am going to get out of here, y'all, and I will see you guys on the next video. Let me make sure exactly the uncertainty of it all. Got to have multiple streams of income, and you guys can get it all in one place. You know what? Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I will be back with another video live stream. Make sure you guys turn on your notifications, and I will see you guys on the next live, okay? Until next time, America. Thanks for watching. Shout out to my VIPs, and I'll see you on the next video.